Hello, it's very good to have you with us on ERi-TV for English news broadcast live from the headquarters in Asmara at exactly 10:30 p.m. Today is Thursday, 6th of April 2023. First, the top stories. Congress of Swedish branch of National Union of Eritrean Women. Training of trainers in southern Red Sea region. Eurozone food inflation intensifying. Missouri tornado kills at least 5 as search effort continues. Swedish branch of the National Union of Eritrean Women conducted its 4th Congress on 1st April in Uppsala. At the Congress, in which Mr. Sirak Bahalebi, head of the Public and Community Affairs, Mr. Isaias Gabrai, head of the Consular and Administration, and Mrs. Nigist Tsagay, chairperson of the Union branch in Europe, as well as number of participants, took part. 4 years activity report was presented. The participants conducted extensive discussion on the report, presented and elected a new executive committee. At the event, representatives of National Association delivered messages of solidarity. In the same vein, Eritreans in the German cities of Mannheim, Munich, and Freiburg enthusiastically celebrated International Women's Day under the theme Eritrean Women Unwavering and Undertaking Sweat to Cultivate. Likewise, nationals in the Republic of South Sudan contributed $64,596 and $9,654 South Sudanese pounds toward the effort to curb the spread of the COVID-19 pandemic. According to the Eritrean Embassy in South Sudan, the nationals have already contributed over $1,020,000. The Southern Red Sea Region Administration, in cooperation with the Eritrean Center for Organizational Excellence, organized training of trainers focusing on the administration to 30 employees from various institutions. At the closing event of the training on 3rd April, Mr. Girmay Mesfun, coordinator of the training, said that the training included a feasibility study on subject for training, planning, as well as controlling and evaluation of results of training. The training was centered on the cumulative experience of the trainees and that contributed to the success of the program. The trainees were provided certificates from Ambassador Mohammed Said Mantai, governor of the region, and Mr. Razan Mikael, secretary of the PFDJ in the region. According to the report, the training program on administration and leadership was organized in the region from 26 September to 6 October 2022. We will be back with international news after a short break. Don't go away. Food inflation is still intensifying in Europe and may be the key driver of price growth now, European Central Bank chief economist Philip Lane said yesterday. Lane told university lecturer in Cyprus that he looks at food where inflation pressure is probably its most intense and it's still rising now, and that he doesn't think they are yet at the peak of food inflation. It's not yet there, but again, it's projected to fall this year. Overall inflation slowed sharply last month on lower energy costs, but underlying prices growth continued to rise, raising concerns that quick price growth was at risk of getting stuck. At least 5 people have died after a tornado ripped through southeastern Missouri, authorities said. The twister touched down just before 10:00 GMT yesterday in Bollinger County, officials said. Residents who emerged to survey the damage found trees toppled on cars and roofs ripped from homes. Search and rescue efforts continue. Millions of Americans from Texas to the Great Lakes region were under a tornado watch yesterday. National Weather Service NWS officials in the Bollinger country, 80 kilometers south of St. Louis, said that preliminary reports indicated the tornado was an EF2 on the enhanced Fujita scale. EF5 is the most powerful. Estimated peak winds reached 130 mph, the National Weather Service said. It's estimated to have traveled 15 to 20 miles in a span of 15 minutes. Officials told BBC News that local police and state highway patrols teams were assisting with rescue and recovery efforts. First responders, emergency crew, and local residents entered storm-battered neighborhood with heavy machinery and chainsaws on yesterday afternoon to begin cleanup and rescue efforts. They found downed trees, smashed vehicles, destroyed mobile homes. Bollinger County's public administrator Larry Walker said residents of several trailer homes were still missing. And now let's take a look at the top stories. Congress of Swedish branch of National Union of Eritrean Women. Training of trainers in the southern Red Sea region. Eurozone food inflation intensifying. Missouri tornado kills at least 5 as search efforts continue. It was me, Salim Berhana, with the news for tonight. Thank you for being with us. Have a good night.